Hey everyone, today we're going to review all of the Frank Lloyd Wright houses currently on the market. Thankfully for us that the Frank Lloyd Wright website shows all of the current listings, so I was able to find them all. I was able to find five. We're going to rank them from our least favorite to our most favorite. And surprise, surprise, I have been to one of them that I'll show you all. As you all know, Frank Lloyd Wright is like the father of mid-century modern architecture, built over 1,000 structures. Every one of his homes is a gem, and if I had unlimited money, I would buy them all and make them free museums for everyone. So if anyone wants to give me like $100 million, I would buy every one of them on the market and preserve them to their glory for the public. So let's take a look inside. This is number five. It's in Galesburg, Michigan. It's 1.95 million. It's on a 1 acre lot. It's the David and Christine Weisblatt house, subdivision, clean lines, indoor outdoor living. Currently listed with Brian Kirksey, Keller Williams. And let's take a look inside. First off, I don't like this wood near the house. Could bring termites. I would move it away, even though it is the classic Frank Lloyd Wright cinder block style. I don't like this little indention. That seems like it could bring some bugs and water problems. I wonder if he could have done this another way. More of this cinder block, some action shots. You see a lot of these little glass pieces that he does in the homes, which if you've ever been in one, I have, it can mean that the home is hot or cold depending on the season. So I wonder if these have been updated. They look better than some of the others I've seen. Okay. Love this angle in here. That's nice. Love the wood ceiling. Love the wood style. Okay, we're inside. It does have very classic Frank Lloyd Wright style with the red concrete floors, cinder block walls, and wood everywhere. This looks like a Herman Miller couch. I'm into it. Wonder if the furniture comes with this or all of these. I hope it does. You can tell they probably updated the lighting systems here. These don't look original and better than normal lighting. Love the this uplighting up here too. Let's keep going. There are always built-in bookshelves and cabinets and drawers all over Frank Lloyd Wright houses. Maybe this is where the roof does that thing that we don't like. Okay, I think there are a lot of these little stools in this home. Let's see how many we can count. Two, that is four. I think maybe this is the entry. We're missing a doorknob here. I wonder if we could find it somewhere. That's 4, 5, 6. No, that's these two, I think. So just four. The kitchen looks like it's been somewhat updated with the countertops and these appliances. One problem I've learned with Frank Lloyd Wright houses is that they were built like in the 50s or before, and homes back then had small kitchens, and people these days like to have big kitchens. So they need to be updated, fixed, restored, or whatever to make them more practical as like your primary home. Another angle, yeah, you can tell that they've updated these. I like this little island, that's cute. Oh, here's our first LAH. There's a Frank Lloyd Wright house is not complete without one. A long ass hallway. Let's see, another angle. I like the natural light in here. Love natural light in a kitchen. Oh, they have a 4 bread toaster. You know what they say, you don't really need a 4 bread toaster, but when you do, you really need one. Let's keep going. Also don't love the Dustville USA that's going to happen up here. Keep going. Okay, very open concept. Love this. Love the high ceilings. I like the off-center kind of fireplace over here. Love the lighting in here. Is that accent lighting? I don't know. Oh, it's not so off-center, I guess. But you'll see, I mean, you'll see a lot of fireplaces in these Frank Lloyd Wright homes, and I wonder if they're practical because they're not always like in the space that they should be. Love banquet kind of seating, and I love that there's two here. It's like you could have two little groups of people like you're in a restaurant eating. Yeah, that's nice. I like that built in. Another angle of the room. Here's a bathroom, super cozy. Another angle. Looks like kind of like an office study. See, you've got this fireplace, but like you're not going to be cooking, turning this on with this wood right here. Yeah, kind of an office, more stools, or we had 6 or 8 of them. We'll call it 6. Another space. I love all this wires and stuff, like that sound bar. 2 more of these. We'll call it 8. You'll see on a lot of Frank Lloyd Wright houses too that there are like there's always like a study office area, library kind of zone. Oh, this is cool. I wonder what kind of piano this is. If anyone knows, tell me, please. Kind of a cool piano space. I wonder what it sounds like in here. It probably echoes throughout the home. Here's that LAH. Lots of built-in doors and spaces. More built-in cabinets. This feels like you're in an old synagogue or library space. So much space to store your books. Another bedroom. More of those. 10 of them now. Are we outside? Okay, a little living space. That might be it. Last bedroom. I like these. It's fun. Well, it's funny that the curtains just kind of stop at this. I wonder why. Well, I know why. Because I have this thing. Gotta think before I talk. Okay, this is where we're at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these stools. They better come with the home. Oh, this might be that TV and the rest of that office space. Little view outside. Frank Lloyd Wright houses never really have a garage. Maybe one of them does, but they usually don't. I do like this Mercedes though. I feel like if you want to pull up to your Frank Lloyd Wright house, you need a Mercedes like this, classic convertible. Oh, there's a little greenhouse. That's cool. Is there 2 greenhouses? This one looks different than this one. You always see like unused greenhouses, and I wonder like why, because everyone wants their own. But then whenever I see one in a home for sale, it's like it hasn't been used for a decade. So I wonder where the disconnect is. Let's keep going. Oh, there's a little outhouse back here. I missed that when I looked at this first. With these little angles. Where are these? Okay, so there's one over here and there's one over here. Overhead view built into the side of the property. Okay, that's the first one we have. The acres, 1.95 million, Galesburg. Number 4, we are in Kalamazoo, Michigan. I don't know how far away that is, but this one's only 850K. Price cut 10 days ago. Well, we'll see when I record this or when I finalize this. 3 bed, 3 bath, 2469 square feet, 2 acre lot. This one's known as the Robert D. and Winifred L. Wynn house. Another 1950 home, geometric patterns, work of art, Michigan cherry, custom furniture. Let's take a look inside. This one's listed by Fred Tabor and Chuck for Chuck Jacqua Realtor. 88 days on the market. I love this vibe of the house. Cool room, cool space. We'll check out. Open again. Love those huge windows. You can see there's no garage, just parking here. I wonder what kind of car Frank drove. Love the blocks, these like little openings in them. Cool to have a little patio by the entrance. You could sit here and use this as your shit table if you want. Oh, I do not like the front door. You want your front door to be practical to bring things in, and this seems like it's going to be really hard. You'll have to like take them over this ledge. Rolling glass. Okay, this feels like classic Frank Lloyd Wright interior. Red concrete floors, built-ins. Oh, I love the built-in chairs. Lots of wood, that Michigan cherry wood. Seems like they did update the ceiling and the lights, like the blocks like this. You can see this is a really cool room. I'm into that. Like this mid-century furniture too, except I do not like when a dining table, the legs come to the end, because then no one can sit over here. It's better when they're like all in the middle. Another angle of the room, another fireplace, which we need to know if they're practical. I love the blocks. Did I mention that? Let's keep going. Another angle. Here's the dining table. These built-ins are kind of cool. There's a lot of built-in closets over here, which on the one hand you really want built-ins because it's nice for storage, keep things away, out of sight, out of mind. But then again, more storage, more crap you're gonna save, which is probably worse for the long term. This looks like the sun kind of like warped the top part, but the bottom stayed safe from it. I wonder if that's what happened. Okay, here's that room. That's super cool. I would spend all of my time in here. And these are kind of cool, like mid-century Adirondack style chairs. Which, if you ever go to Syracuse, go to the airport, and they have these Adirondack chairs just facing outwards, where you could waste your whole day there. But I love this room. I would probably put a cozy couch in here though, and then just lump and sleep on it all day. Also, natural skylight in here. Another angle. Here's the kitchen. Looks like they did change the appliance. Could use an update there. More open kitchen shelving that I do not love, but a little pantry for your stuff. Here's the LAH, I guess, in this home. Bathrooms, kind of a fun knob situation. Kind of a face over here, hammerhead shark. One bedroom, looks cozy, not so bad. Oh, I like these windows in here. More built-ins, cool open bedroom, good feng shui. They say you should not like open the door to your bed. Bathroom. I wonder if these grays are native to the house, but I do not like above mount sinks because you can't like wipe the sink into all your junk into the sink, so it's harder to clean. Okay, here's kind of a jail style space. As I mentioned, a lot of Frank Lloyd Wright houses, the they're built in a time where like HVAC wasn't so good, and because they're like concrete, it's hard to make it work. So I'm not surprised that you see all this ductwork here. Yeah, it's not pretty, but I guess it does the job. Another prison space. Okay, we're outside. Oh, you can see a little lake over here. A little walkout basement section. That seems like it. Kind of has a whale face from the top. There's that room again. Okay, this was $850K in Kalamazoo. Pretty good deal. Feels like a steal for a Frank Lloyd Wright house. Right now is a great time to pause the video, subscribe to my channel, and like the video too so the algorithm gods know that it's good. Here we go, number 3, 2.1 million in Galesburg, Michigan. You can see that this is 11090 Hawthorne Drive and this is 11185. So they are like next door or on the same block together. This is known as the Epstein Residence, 2Ps. Please note, built in 1950, 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,500 square feet, Usonian style. In that same neighborhood, the Acres. More stuff. Fred Tabor again. Let's take a look inside. Okay. First off, I noticed the roof. I wonder if you can just like go onto this roof and just hang out. We'll see in one of these homes that you actually can. I love, oh, this one has been restored. So you could tell it's kind of a little bit fresher. Like that's in better shape. The wood is in better shape. Kind of like this gravel. You ever roll up to your house, or a dream is to roll up to a house and you hear that gravel sound under your car. More angles of the house. I'm guessing this is the foyer. I love that there's a little seat here, a little place for your hat, and a little ledge, a little shit table for your keys, wallet, and AirPods. You sit down here, put your shoes on or take them off, put your hat on, and go out for the day. I love the natural light, and I love these the way they did these concrete blocks. This again, another classic style. These first 3 homes are all so similar in that they have the red concrete floors, the brick, the cinder block walls, lots of wood, very open concept. Again, I love this window, this space over here. I wonder how much these doors open. Looks like they had updated the ceiling too. Looks kind of low, but I wonder if it's the angle. Here's a fireplace that I wonder, like, is this actually usable or not practical? If anyone has ever had a fireplace like this, please let me know if it works. Look at this. This is cool. A little corner door opening. That's fun. Oh, and you can tell that there's long slide over here, so you can move the drapes out of the way. Like this little space, more built-ins. Oh, you see here they just did ductless system, which is really ugly, but probably better than all those ugly ducks. Ugly ducks. Let's keep going. That beautiful wall of glass. I wonder how much of it opens up. Maybe just section by section. I like the sink system, but it's still kind of small. We do not love open kitchen shelving. They have a Bosch dishwasher though. Yeah, I definitely would update these appliances. And oh no, is that the fridge situation? I feel like Frank Lloyd Wright houses do not have a great fridge situation. And two of these is not winning my heart. One of the bedrooms, not sure if it's the master. Another ductless. Love the lighting though. Love the space. Lots of built-ins. These are kind of cool. I wonder why they're grainy versus these. That's funny. I'm not sure if that's any original curtain from Frank, but it could be. This bedroom looks super cozy. Maybe this is the master suite. I like these drawers over here. Don't like this door color. Wish they could change it. Obviously, a little HVAC system over here. Bathroom. Okay, yeah, don't know if this is original. Does not look so original, but at least there's a nice towel. And oh yeah, I think in one of these homes, let's go back. Let me see. In one of the kitchens. Sorry, I'll go fast. This one. In the kitchen here, they have this vent, and look, another vent. It's so funny. I'm laughing a lot. I don't really like this little tile design actually now that I look at this, but I do love the squeegee thing. Here's the LAH here. No, Frank Lloyd Wright is complete without it. Another bedroom. I don't like this ductless pipe, but what can you do? It's got to go outside. Lots of natural light, kind of like this railroad track system. And I love that there's a couch in here. Couch in the master bedroom is a must. Another ductless, kind of like a family space, family room. That's the acres. Is that it? It's like another space or another fireplace. I like the vibe of this. I think maybe this is fifth. This one is fifth, and this one is third. More wood, so maybe they are using the fireplace. Lots of land. I think this was 2 acres. Yeah, I like this one. Is there an outdoor fire pit? Oh, more gravel, more space. What's this? Is this the entrance? I don't know. I'm so confused. I wish people would put these in order. Let's keep going. Yeah. Well, if this is the entrance, then again, we don't love it because it's hard to bring stuff in. But I guess mid-century modern furniture was smaller, so it wasn't as big of an issue. Oh, and there's a nice retaining wall over here. Okay, so that is 2.1 million, Galesburg, Michigan. Now we're on to the final 2. Phoenix, the circular sun house, Norman likes. This one is super cool. 9 million, 3-bed, 3-bath, 3,000 square feet, 1.3 acres. You could tell location is important. And this one was his last house, I believe, that he ever made, which makes it extra special. Listed via a great agent, Deanna Peters. If you are serious, you must get this one. Let's take a look inside. Love these like curving lines. Love the vibe. You could see it's like built into the hill or the mountain here. I don't like having a neighbor above me. If I spend $9 million, I need to be able to see down on everyone. The views of Phoenix, amazing views. Oh wow, I love this room. I love these built-ins. This is definitely a vibe. Another angle, the money shot. Again, I don't like these guys up here. A little pool. We haven't seen a pool yet. I do like this cool space and all these circles. I guess maybe that's why it's circular sun. Little ellipses. Step in. Oh, these are similar to the Adirondack things we saw in the middle house. I like the way they have the light coming in up here too. Another fireplace like that. Built-in library. This is a nice place to show off your books. Actually, I do feel like I'm in the library. The perfect work from home space does exist, and it's in here. Imagine the Zooms and the team meetings you could do in here. You'd be unstoppable. Circular kitchen. Okay, I like the stainless top, and I like this island. They do have a Sub-Zero, so they put a little bit more money into this, but I feel like you can now get like appliances that might go a little better with it. Another angle. Let's keep going. I think this is the entrance, the foyer. You can see the way it's curved and around like this. Oh, it's sunken, which is cool. Walk right into that great room. I wonder if these floors are original or if there was the other style red floor below. Going. This looks like one of those toys where you do this and it gets bigger, like the cone kind of thing. Super open. Probably my favorite living room so far, especially with the views and the sun and the chill spots. Comfort. He had conversation pits and rooms before it was cool. Oh, the other side of that space is a little bar. I don't always get why bars have these tiny sinks that you can't even use, but this one makes sense in this little space. An overhead view. Let's keep going. The pool looks small in some pictures, but like in this picture, it looks pretty big. And oh, there's a little spa. You can see over here, there's a little spa. Lots. Okay, roll up. No garage again. Dirt road. Maybe we could gravel it. Really nice walkway to go in though. And you're greeted with another LAH. Well, I don't know if this is, we saw the entry, so here's the regular LAH long ass hallway. I think that's the master suite. There's a little step down here. I wonder what's under this carpet, but look at these views. Amazing. You swing around, you've got the closet, you've got this nice tub and a built-in shower. So this is the best master bedroom we've seen so far, obviously. Bedroom, kind of built-in space, office space too. Another bedroom. Love all the wood. Same or different angle. And then another bedroom. Lots of good light in here. Here's a little TV den room. Oh no, same room. They put like some TVs in there. It's okay. Okay, I like a little tile in the shower. And this is a really cool pedestal sink. That's it for the circular sun house. Really cool overhead views, really cool angles. This one was 895 million in Phoenix, Arizona. And now for the grand finale, number one, my most favorite one, is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And since I'm from Tulsa, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit biased. And I have been to this one. I will splice some videos of myself at this home within this video. Hey homies, we are at the Frank Lloyd Wright house in Tulsa, Oklahoma, West Hope. It's really awesome. It's one of the only ones where he made it out of these blocks. It's over 10,000 square feet. This is the largest one at over 10,000 square feet. It's been on the market, I think it was like 6 or 7 million before, 5-bed, 5-bath. This was built, it's called West Hope, and it was built for his cousin who was the publisher of the Tulsa Tribune. And it's funny because I spoke with the previous agent and he had said that like they used to write letters to each other, and like the beginning letters were like, I love you, you're so, like, thank you, you're the best cousin, thank you for doing this for me. And then like over time, I guess the project took long and the house wasn't great, it had some problems, that the letters turned to like, you scoundrel, I don't like this house, blah blah blah. But let's take a look inside. This is 1.49 acres. Um, He's got, I think he formed all of these on site, if I remember. I love this like display area. What are we putting here? Maybe my giant bottle of ranch collection. This lot is super cool, super open. It's kind of like in a really nice neighborhood. Step up to the front. Okay, now we go to the back. There's a nice pool. Super huge, nice like pool area, cool space. Step in. You could see it's bright and airy. You've got the classic red floors, and it's maybe been painted, updated, built in, seating everywhere. This place is huge at 10,000 square feet. And just look at this, it's just awesome. All the natural light, all of the space to chill. I feel like I'm in a very nice hotel. You could see these like things he made for lighting, super unique and one of a kind. All the lights, or most of the lights in the home, are in this kind of thing. They say it's like the Frank Lloyd Wright Tree of Life design, which is pretty fun. And then some people say that like this is his chair design built into this. Another angle of the space, little side fireplace out of the way, but gives you some warmth. And then you've got this main room. We're in like the atrium room of the house. This property was originally on like 40 acres. So at night, like the sunset would come through these lights into this room. It must have been amazing back in the 20s. Which apparently this was like a prairie originally. And you could get like sunsets and sunrises through the top of this space. In its prime, in its heyday, but just so warm and cozy. This is the master suite, which is not small, but again, back in the day, these spaces were not as big as people like to have now, but you could see the great lighting in here. Nice eating area. Do I have a brain? It's a nice sink and shower. This room was apparently like made into closets, but they ripped it all out. It's crazy to think that like this home, like I think the floor had carpet in a previous owner and someone kind of lived there. So like it wasn't fully appreciated at all times. Really cool bathroom. This is the office, the study, and I heard a story about this room. West Hope was built for Frank Lloyd Wright's cousin, Richard Lloyd Jones, and this was the office, as you all know, and there was a leak, and he called or telegrammed Frank and told him that there was a leak onto his desk, and Frank told him that he should just move his desk. It's a huge office, a really cool space, awesome space. This takes you back to that entrance like kind of room. There used to be pipes over here, or there may still be, for watering plants. People have their plants everywhere. The dining room, huge. These chairs are cool. Very open space and a really nice bar. No sink though, no little sink. So nothing to worry about for me getting mad at the sink. This space used to be like a patio kind of area, and they at some time had closed it off, but also probably like a family den room. You could see that the windows, like that's from the dining room. It used to just go outside, but they closed it. The kitchen, definitely large and normal sized. Could use some fresh appliances, but workable. We could work with this. We could do this. Lots of room. Go upstairs. There are a couple of bedrooms upstairs. Oh, back to that space. You can see the open area. Upstairs, there's like a kind of landing living room, which is cool and cozy. I wonder what's under the carpet. And a lot more lighting. One of the bedrooms up there. Not so bad. Some closets. I like this bathroom. I wonder if these bathrooms are original. I guess we're already outside. There are more bedrooms up there. Is that it? This is like, there's like a big parking area over here, which is cool. And I don't know if we're gonna get to it. Doesn't show me. But like right off the pool, like right on the side, you can actually go onto the roof and be on the roof, which I'll post a video of that. Walking through to the backyard. Really cool. I say really cool a lot.
There's a pool. You can see the space over here. Awesome little fish koi pond. Sorry about the leaf blowers, you know, they're always out there when you need to be outside. Let's keep walking. One of my favorite things actually is that you can walk around on the roof. Let's go up there. Don't forget there's also like an 800 square foot guest apartment. You come in, you come up the roof, and you've got this massive roof deck and access to basically everywhere. Just imagine yourself up here for a party. Think about like the views of the whole world that you could have had up here. And then like this space. Wow, it's hot today. It's like 80 today.
But that's beautiful. My favorite one. And there you have it. All of the current Frank Lloyd Wright houses on the market. Which one was your favorite? What kind of homes should we review and tour next? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, of course. And see you all next time. And if I have a Patreon, be sure to subscribe to that to help support me so I can go visit some of these in person.